coming up next is the UFC Heavyweight Showdown. So he lost his last fight by vicious KO. All of that said, as round one gets underway here, he hasn't lost his confidence. You sit down with this young man here during fight week, and he's still unshakable. He still believes that his ceiling is UFC championship. Some people have questioned that given the way his last fight went out. But again, when people have doubted this young man, that is when he has turned in the biggest performances of his career. He is looking to do just that here once again tonight. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, round one is underway. Over under 30 seconds before we see the first takedown.
I mean, right away, you got to anticipate that this guy is going to shoot for a takedown. Will he be successful? I don't know. But his game is to get the fight to the floor no matter what the cost.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
That's a big strike right there.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Massive takedown to Tip Lane.
Getting tighter. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying, and now he's in the guillotine. Watch guillotine. Oh.
Brilliant submission defense there.
Let's go, guys, work.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. 30 seconds now to go in round one. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing.
5 minutes in the books.
He should be defending right now.
Grab and you probably feel that eye starting to swell. You don't want it to close up on you.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, big left hand there.
Beautiful kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. You know, DC, you're usually pretty prophetic when it comes to these game plans and strategies. Are you surprised?
What a sweep! Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, nice job using his hand. He's out. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Back to his feet. He's having a strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take. He's out!
You got him!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brock Lesnar!
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go for round 1. As many of you know, this young man won his last fight by knockout. No TKO, flush knockout for him the last time out. And now he is getting a shot against a truly elite fighter in this division. The question is, when the challenges get stiffer, will his game raise up to that next level? Throughout his career, when the challenges have gotten tougher, he has raised his game. That is exactly the goal in front of him tonight. Oh, he told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. All right, early round 1 here. We've got an outstanding wrestler on one side of this equation. You got to think he's going to pursue that takedown early on.
You got to watch for him to get his head moving right away, change his level, shoot for an attack, and anticipate the first line of defense and go to a second attack to make sure that he gets the fight exactly where he wants it.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Just misses with the straight right. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to stay in this fight! All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Some real power shots here. Oh, big left.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Back and forth we go. Oh, single collar tie here. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's fallen in love with that strike, but when you continue to land at this type of clip, why get away from it?
Why not? Why not fall in love with a punch that can't miss? He cannot miss.
Oh, big knee! Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him. Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position. Oh, big punch land.
Oh, look at there. opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. If you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. I mean, he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
There we go. Relax.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, collar tie. Oh, vicious knees landing up top, no head. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Back to the feet. Gets the elbow up into the target. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Well, if you're sick of us dropping that word hook, don't shoot the messenger, because he throws, and more often than not, he lands, just like he did in the previous round. Found a home for it again here.
Found a home for it again, and if I'm him, I'm continuing to go to the well.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 54 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brock.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and